every partner looks and sounds the same. Or maybe our partners are siphoning off our revenues. Have you heard those whispers? Or perhaps deal registration is cumbersome and there's no way to really find what partner we should be working with. We're gonna dispel those and more. And then we're gonna have a couple success stories. And let's be real, it wouldn't be a SCO kickoff or breakout session, excuse me, if we didn't have key takeaways and maybe 1 or 2 calls to action, right? So with that, I, once again, just want to say thank you for being here at our demystifying session. Again, it's our first one at ACE. We're going to start and really build upon some foundation that we can take into the rest of the year. And what I want you to feel confident and comfortable with is that when you leave this session today, you're going to really be ready to fully embrace the expanse, the acceleration that our partners can really deliver with confidence in order to build a foundation of trust for joint success. So that's a big statement. I'm not gonna lie, it's a big statement for us. But if we lean in, I really appreciate it. We're gonna learn a little bit more about our partners and how we can work together. So with that, I think, Sylvie, you're busting myth number 1, is that right?
Correct.
Wonderful, I'm gonna pass this to you.
Take it away. Pauline. Thanks. Thank you very much for being here today. Super excited to be in the thick of the partner engagement with you all. Just have a question for you. How many of you are AEs in the room?
Goodness.
Quite a few. Sales consultant? Okay, all right. So I know who I'm talking to. And I have a last question. Do you have any idea how many partners we are collaborating with? Is it less than 1,000? More than 1,000? More than 2,000? Hey!
Hand raised.
One good answer. More than 2,000. And the question you may be asking is, do all partners support us the same way? Actually, we have 4 main partners, main profile, with each distinct skills. Let me start with the first one. We have the build partner. Our build partners provide specialized version of ServiceNow platform. They will create co-offering to answer specific customer needs. They will build and distribute integration in ServiceNow platform. And that's it. Then we have the service providers. Those partners are quite important because they work with other technology than ours. And so they may have a deeper intimacy with our customers. They may have other insights that we don't know about. They will serve as a service and manage services on top of ServiceNow platform. They will operate and they will manage their instance on behalf of customer. The consulting and implementation partners, our historical partners, we all know them very well. They consult, implement, and they advise customer. And the last but not least, our resellers. They sell and market our products. Now that we've said that,
I think the big question that I have, Sylvie, so we've got 4 types, and usually each of these partners comes to us and chooses what type of partner they want to be with. But can a partner only be one type?
Yeah, well, thank you for the question. That is a great question. Actually, they can be whatever they want. They can be part of one type of partners, and they can be part of the 4 modules we have. It's just that they will have different skills. We will expect different things from the partner. We'll explain that later. With that burning question, you may ask yourself, how do we hold our partners accountable for what they do at ServiceNow? And let me introduce you to these slides. We categorize our different type of partners into different tiers, different segments that you can see on the right of the screen. I won't go into details because you may don't care about it, and if you do, come and see me later. But what you are really most interested about is our new program, the 3C program. All and each partner are being measured and tracked based on the 3C. First, competency. Competency means their skills on our product. Do they know our product? What do they know? Their numbers of certification and accreditation. 2, their capabilities. Their go-to-market capability. Their ability really to expand the market and to retain our customer and customer revenue. And last, customer success. Customer success will be measuring through the CSAT, but not only. What's important for you to know is that we track the partner to make sure that they will align the right resources on our product and solution. We won't allow a partner to put an ITSM certified resource for a CSM project. So all that just for you to understand and to make sure that you can trust the partner, you can be confident in working with them, they are well trained. And believe me, the 3C program is not easy to access. We have high level of expectations for each of our tiers partner. And just a reminder as well, they have to pay to get partners. So they are really motivated. They have to show us their ability to prove that they will reach all 3C KPIs and to elaborate a business plan that they will demonstrate with us. We do not allow all the partners to partner with us. So I hope you will not hesitate to work and involve a partner, but we're not done.
And one thing, if I could, Sylvie, just highlight here, because you mentioned it, really the investments we made probably about a year or two ago to our partner program is what has instigated this. Because I could probably ask the room, for those that have been here for a bit, the partner ecosystem probably felt a little bit like the Wild Wild West a couple years ago. We did let any partner sign up, and we didn't have the metrics to hold them accountable. But now with this program, there are the KPIs you reference based on net new ACV, sourcing big business for us, and quality implementations that they have to reach in order to maintain their status. And while they're right, the one thing I'd like to highlight with our tiers, because global elite sounds really great. And you're like, oh, we all want to work with the global elites. But that might not necessarily be the case, because the partners that are in all of our tiers are there for specific reasons. Like I can say for Commercial Central, I have a partner in the specialist tier who is specifically our go-to partner for TX. They do it, and they do it so well. So I want to make sure the big takeaway is not to go out of here saying, let's work just with the global elites. They are a great group, they truly are, but there are places for each of the different types and tiers of our partners as well.
Correct. Thank you, Colleen.
Yeah, you bet.
And I will hand it over to my colleague for the next myth.
Thank you, Sylvie. So I'm going to go into the next myth, which is customers get better value working directly with ServiceNow than with a partner. Now, if you're like me, you like to control stuff and be the owner of your own destiny. And I know there is there's a thought out there that partners slow things down, they make things more complicated. But I'm going to try and debunk that myth and also give you some really good reasons why you should be working with partners if you're not already. So let's dive straight into it, okay? So partner value realized. So I'm going to go through these three pillars and just give you a few stats and a few ideas about why you should be working with partners. So the first one, you can access more pipeline and larger deals with partners. Now, right, partners, they do a bunch of services, not just ServiceNow, for their customers. So that means they really, really do understand the whole estate. They know exactly what's going on, they know the business outcomes, and in many cases, they're driving the digital transformation. And so therefore, they realistically can help you get in front of the C-suite because they probably know them really, really well, so they can open those doors for you. But they can also make those deals larger. Now, we did some stats last year about what partners actually brought to the table. And the first stat that I want to share with you is a partner can actually help you drive your deal to be twice the size it originally is. So 2 times the deal size, right? So who doesn't want a deal size that's double its size? You know, exactly, you all do. The second one is conversion rate. So 4.6 times conversion rate with a partner as opposed to not with a partner. So that's basically getting a lead to an actual opportunity is 5 times more likely to happen if you work with that partner. And then last but not least, the winning piece. So we've looked at this and we see that it's 4.9 times more likely to win a deal if you're working with a partner. And the reason is because, you know, if you're working with a partner, you've got 2 forces, yourselves and the partner, talking to the customer about why they should be doing this and the reason that they should be doing this and convincing that customer about all these things. So I'll go on to the next one, right? So the next one is expand and acquire new markets because of the global reach and industry expertise of partners. So many of the partners that we have in our ecosystem, those 2,000 partners, have global reach. Or alternatively, if they're not global, they know their local markets really, really well. And so therefore they can help you get into regions and areas that we might not have access to. But also very, very importantly, lots of these partners are industry experts. So life sciences, you name it, they have that expertise. And so they understand the industry